Hello there. My name is Gunnell, and I am an actor. I hear so many people who ask that, like, who are you? And people can go so deep into it, and the best way I can put it is that I'm Gunnell. I am from the Bay Area. I'm an artist. I'm a creative. And who I am is someone who I want to walk through every day as if it is completely diametrically different than the last. I don't want any day to look or feel the same, which it never does. I mean, every day is full of so much. But who I am is someone who, when I look back on my life, I want to say that I lived it fully, authentically. I love what Viola Davis said one time. She said, acting is the one profession that we celebrate for living a life. Acting, to me, I had a teacher who said there's no one way or right way to get to your piano, that how you play it is yours. And so acting for me is your most honest self expressed through this medium of illusion where you can step into as many transformative worlds as possible and take people to places they could only dream of and give back with just the honest expression of the human condition, positive and negative. And to me, I can never get enough of it. A, do not try to be the next so-and-so. Be the first you. Second piece of advice I would give. Someone told me that it takes about 4 years for things to start consistently coming into your life and happening. And that is very true. And number third advice, let every choice come from what makes you happy. I love telling this story. When I was 4, I saw Darth Vader up on my TV in my living room on the big screen, his first entrance coming in. Just that presence, that gigantic, tall, monolith presence walking in. I remember just standing up and walking toward the TV, and I was just drawn to this world that I had no understanding of. But from then on, I wanted to create that. And Scar saying, "Long live the king," seeing my sister on stage in Oliver, that's when I knew. I couldn't consciously come up with it, but I just knew in my heart, I'm doing that. What would my 10-year-old self say to me? Thank God you don't slick your hair back like a greaser from the musical Grease anymore. No, my 10-year-old self would say, "We're acting in movies! So cool! Have we met Arnold Schwarzenegger yet?" Talked to my folks recently, and of course they say, as folks, because I've had my family drop hints of what they think I should, be doing. Not like ever saying, my folks always supported me from the very beginning. Never once did they say, "I think you should quit." I'm thankful for that. What they did say is they would always drop ideas of how I can earn supplemental income or plan Bs. What's your backup plan? Every parent, and I would talk to them about that, and they'd be like, "Guys, I'm not always in the space to hear that. I'm pursuing what it is I'm pursuing, and you guys saying this stuff, I don't always want to hear it. I get where you're coming from." And they said, whether you're an artist or not, parents are always going to worry about their children. But I think specifically with the arts, it is a business of uncertainty until you book consistency. So for them, they are extremely proud of me. And my dad says it all the time of how proud he is of where I've gotten. And I think for them, they just want to make sure their kids are okay. So they're happy I'm doing what I'm doing, but they're always going to say, hey, have you thought about going into waste disposal management because it pays you $75,000 a year? I love you, Dad. I love you. I remember you said that. I'm not going to, but I will take care of myself. And I love you. Mostly yes, a little bit no. I would say yes, because I really thought about this the other day. I am of the belief that every choice we make leads us to exactly where we're supposed to be. Where I am right now, all the choices I've made have led to this. Every single thing that I have been a part of has helped shape me into who I am, the person, the artist, moving me ever closer to where I want to be. And a little bit no, because sometimes I've let fear or things in my head prevent me from jumping into something that I may be fearful of or feel like I'm not ready for. And I look back on those and I was like, what was I so afraid of? Why was I so afraid to take that opportunity, and where could that have gone? You know, but at the same time, like I said, every choice we make leads us to where we are supposed to be. And where I am right now, I'm happy with where I am, because I know that I'm on the path that I'm meant to be on. Yeah. I am by nature a very positive person. Always have been, and it annoys a lot of people actually, but I can't help myself. I can't look at the world any other way, and I refuse to. I definitely describe myself as an insane person, and most people call me insane, especially for like pursuing this life. But yes to pursuing something that people call insane, because why not? How I keep sane? Calm French cafe music I play in the morning. I go swimming in the ocean. I journal. I talk to my friends and family here and there. Video games keep me sane. Movies. Watching movies relaxes me. And honestly, I have no problem being alone with myself. I find comfort with silence and solitude. Living a life that's expected by others or society, rather than living a life that is determined by my own heart and soul. I guess this, everyone getting down here, I know it's a rat race, but everyone is rushing around. No one is like standing still. Everyone is constantly thinking so much about like the next thing, the next. So I guess what I would change about LA is I would change kind of this like, this push out this new energy and just let people know it's okay to just take a breather, and that your life isn't gonna end, your dreams aren't gonna end if you don't have to do all this stuff right now. And I would change this whole belief pattern and this whole pressure of like, you gotta get plastic surgery and you gotta do all these things to be, like, make it, and then it never happens. So, better teachings of self-love all over LA. No. I have had, in 2017, I was driving Lyft and I picked up somebody, Craig Armstrong, composer for movies, and he was on his way traveling to like Europe to compose something. And I was so down on myself because I'm just like, he's living the life, he's living his dreams, why am I not? And my girlfriend at the time said, I've heard you talk like this so much. Stop. Take an hour right now and do the things that you've put off for months and just get them done. And it was in that moment where I just kind of let go of securities, like driving for a company like Lyft, that I put so much stock into like safety and security net. And when I did that, doors started opening up. But no, I have never wanted to quit. The best part of the business is how many opportunities occur every hour, every minute of every day. Best part of the business is that whether it's studio or indie, equity theater or off-Broadway or industrials, etc., there is something for everyone. There are opportunities for everyone to fly. All it takes is just meeting a handful of people who get you and you get them, and you create magic. I played, in 2017, probably the biggest short film of my career. I play the man shrouded in mystery, and I go to this park bench and I sit down with a priest. And the thing about the subject matter is that it tied me directly to to one of my immediate family members, and the pain that one of my immediate family members went through. What it taught me was that even outside of ourselves, how much the lives of others can just hit us so deep in the core, and like what we'd want to say, what would change, what would come up, what would evolve, what would go from moment to moment, and like hearing them and just it builds and builds and builds, and just like what it taught me was how the hardships we go through as humans, we gotta have a lot of empathy. We gotta have a lot of kindness to one another, even sometimes to those who don't deserve it. If they were alive, I can't decide if it's between Daniel Day-Lewis and Gary Oldman. Daniel Day-Lewis, because he is my all-time favorite actor, teacher of acting, etc. Like, his performances blow my mind every time. But Gary Oldman, because of how much of a chameleon, how transformative he is. I'd love to see the two of them on screen and then just put me in there as they're supporting. It would just be with actual legends. Dead, Philip Seymour Hoffman. I remember I was doing a play the day he died, and it was overcast and raining, and all of us, it affected every single actor's performance. It was more somber. It worked because we were doing a war play, but the loss of Philip was like, that hurt. He, theater and film, but he, to me, those three are like the pinnacle of actors to me. Life is better when you stop apologizing for who you are. It's okay to have gray hair. I love how much you've stayed true to yourself. Yes, I would consider this life fulfilling, because I have experienced equal tastes of success and failure. And I want the failure. I want, every day as actors, we submit on Actors Access, backstage, casting networks, we reach out to our contacts, we submit to agencies, we get shot down, we get told no, we almost get there, we get through the audition and the callback process, and then we don't get the role. Or something comes up, or we do get the role, but then it goes to somebody else. And then we do book the role, and we get on set, and we get to do what we've trained to do, what we have dreamed of doing, what we love to do. And every single day, there has the waves. You have the rise, and you have the fall, and you get beat up so many times. You put yourself out there, and you allow yourself to get hit by a truck that is rejection. But the amazing thing is, as long as you don't let any of this bring you down, as long as you build up your spine and you fortify your dreams and you literally step forward with a smile on your face and never let anything cause you to react in a way that is Every day you are going to walk away with the best experiences, because once you get to where it is that you want to go, once you are moving toward where it is that you see your trajectory, because it is so crystal clear, you will smile because every single thing that brought you down built you up. And I firmly believe that the best way to really appreciate success is to appreciate and love failure. And that's a piece of what I find so fulfilling about the life of an actor.